Why We Love Football, a history in 100 moments. Joe, good morning. Good to see you.
It's great to be here.
So this book, it really encapsulates so many moments that mean so much to all of these sports fans around the world. Why did you decide to do this one after the baseball book that you wrote?
I just think that football is such a game of moments, you know? I mean, it's every play, you're just waiting, like, is this going to be something I've seen that we'll never see before, never see again? I mean, that's the perfect play right there, that helmet catch. I mean, like 25 things happen in that play that are completely impossible, and that's what football is.
Yeah, I love football because it is the most applicable sport to life once you start adulting. You have individuals from all different places in the world, different races, faiths, and religions, but there's one common goal.
Yeah.
And if one person doesn't do their job, it all falls apart. You say you love football because it's more engrossing than any other sport. What do you mean by that?
I just think when you are watching a football game, you are lost in it. I mean, you go to a baseball game, and obviously we love baseball, but you go to a baseball game and it's fun, and you're with friends, and you're talking, and every play reminds you of something that happened before. Football is just, all right, what's next? What's next? Okay, hey, our team just scored, but now they've got the ball. What are we doing? You know, it's all just focus.
No, Joe, what you say in your book, in baseball, it's like a picnic feeling. Emotions may run high or low. There's not much unpleasantness. In football, during the game, there's at least 27 times you're capable of taking a human life in the stands. In baseball, you relax, you chat with friends. During football, you live and die, you live and die, and you live and die again.
Yes. Yeah,
so
I mean...
Is that true?
It's so true.
It's so true. And, I mean, you know, George Carlin had the famous baseball and football bit where he talked about exactly that. That feeling of watching a football game is so... You are entirely there. That it is one of those things where you are just present in the moment and you're not thinking about anything
And you
else.
break down your moments with the IDEA, I-D-E-A. Quickly stands for what?
Idea is, yeah, so what you're trying to do for a perfect moment, you are looking for, I believe it's inspiration.
Importance, distinctiveness, emotion, and awesomeness.
Yes, and those are the four things that make up a great moment. But football, more than baseball, more than anything else, I think it's emotion.
I chose Kellen Winslow. Can you talk about that?
Oh.
That's moment number 16, you said.
I love that game so much. That's the Dolphins and Chargers in the playoffs.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic, and Kellen Winslow, like, died like 12 times during that game. Like, literally, he's on the field. He's like, is he ever going to get up again?
Football version of Rocky.
Yeah, and it was, by the way, it speaks exactly to what you were talking about. Dolphins are helping him up.
Yep.
They're literally the guys on the other side are helping him up because they're so inspired by how he's played.
What's so great about you as a sports writer is that this is a sports book. It's about football. Your other book was about baseball. You've done a bunch of books. But it's really about humanity. It's about being alive. It's about striving. It's about failing. It's about dealing with that. And you find that emotion in everything. And my favorite chapter, Nate's too, actually, is the Tecmo Bowl.
Oh, yes. My goodness.
Tecmo Bowl, fantastic game from the 80s and 90s. And Bo Jackson was, like, untackleable in this game. And you dig up this amazing backstory about the Japanese makers of the game who didn't know a thing about football.
Yeah, they knew nothing about football. They're like, oh, let's do a football game. They there was one magazine that they read, and they saw like one play from Bo Jackson, and that play changed everything, and they made Bo like a superhero in that game. It's so fun.
Changed our childhoods.
No doubt about it. Beastquake for me was something that defined an entire era in Seattle. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch just running through the entire Saints defense. This is a grown man treating other grown men who are paid millions of dollars like little children. Yeah. If a 40-year-old man went to elementary school and went to recess, that's what it would look like. That's why it was so amazing.
And they call it the Beastquake because, of course, it was in Seattle, and the crowd was so loud it triggered the Richter scale. That's why they call it the Beastquake.
Hold on, I just have to make one clarification here. On the back of the book, there's praise for Joe Posnanski.
Oh, boy.
The first quote here is the greatest living sports writer. I said that. That's me. But it just says CBS Mornings on there.
Hey, give my guy some credit. Come on, Joe.
I want everybody to feel the same way.
No, that came from Tony.
Me, I need credit. Call the publisher.
Joe, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Why We Love Football is available wherever you get your books.